Hello, everyone.
Hi, sir.
Hi, Pranita. How are you?
I'm doing good, sir. How are you?
That's good. Good. I'm fine. Hello, Simon.
Hi, teacher.
Welcome back. Long time no see. All right. Hello, Mayuko.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm good.
Good. Good. And we have Alicia.
Hi, good evening, everyone.
How are you? So we have a new student. And could you introduce yourself, please?
Me?
Yes, please. Yes.
My name is Alicia. This is my first time in this
Okay.
class. So
Have you done the PTE test before?
no, this would be my first time.
Have you done IELTS before?
I've done the OET,
Mm-hmm.
but that's it.
So you wanted for you wanted for nurse registration.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Now, okay, welcome to the class. We're going to start with, well, because we have a new student who's getting to know the test, actually 2 students. So here comes the second one. So Mayuko, did you have a class before you come here?
Yes, but it was exam today, so I just finished early.
I see.
Yeah.
Because when I started, the software told me that there's another class in progress, and I said, I have to start it anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know whether I cut across your class or not, but that's what I did.
Maybe that's fine this week. This week only exam.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to start sharing, and we're going to start. So Alicia, you need to send me your email, just your email, and via the WhatsApp. You must be a member of a WhatsApp group, PTE.
Yep. Okay.
Yes, my name is there with the logo, the PTE.com. Send me your email, and I'll make you an account to use and practice here on this website, the PTE.com. Okay.
Sorry. Do I send it to the WhatsApp?
Yeah, there's a WhatsApp group. Aren't you a member of? No.
I just signed up today.
Okay, so you will be added to that group anyway. So
Okay.
once you are added, just send me a text. It's the PTE.com, and I'll make credentials for you to just log in to the website and practice. Okay.
Thank you.
Now, no worries. Now we start with reading first, because I know reading is a problem for most of you. And after that, we're going to start with one of the speaking test items, because we have new students. And then it's a good practice for you as well, because it's just a repetition of what you had perhaps a month ago, and that would be good for you. Okay, let's get started. So we're going to start with reading and writing, fill in the blanks. So Alicia, this is a part of reading. We spend only 40 seconds to 50, even 1 minute on each question. It is all right. But you need to come up with an answer. There's no negative marking.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So try to come up with an answer. Okay. So let me just the new student enters the room, and then okay. Hello, Zoom user.
That's the teacher.
Hello. Okay. If you turn your camera on, please. The new student, please. Okay, we'll start. We'll start. Are you ready? Okay. Okay, we'll start with Pradeepa, please, number 1.
Inspect.
Okay. Okay, we'll go with that. Number 2. Okay, again, 40 seconds, 50 seconds. Simon, are you ready?
Yeah.
Which one?
I think it's the last one.
Very good. Now, if you pay attention here, approves, permits, they're the same. Even ratifies, they're the same. They all mean prove or approve. All right, so 3 of them are the same. So that means it's the opposite of the other 3. So if you have 2 choices that are sort of synonym or antonyms, so between those 2, you can't have the answer because they're the same. So very good. It excludes. Sorry. Mayuko?
Bronze,
Very
second
good.
one.
Very good. So species for animals, trends for market trends and stuff. Huh? So very good is brands. Alicia, whenever you're done, okay, you have 30 seconds.
To include.
Very good. So remember, after allow, if you have a verb after allow, it should be with to. So the verb with to. So I allow you to read. I allow you to go. Now, with let, it's different. So I let you go. I let you stay. I don't say I let you to stay. I let you stay. I allow you to stay. So And the last one. Oh, no, wait, there's one here hiding. Okay. Yes, the new Zoom user. Hello? Hello? Yes, you are muted. Could you unmute? Yes, hello.
Hello.
Oh, it's your turn. Which one do you think is the answer out of these 4 options?
Green.
This one?
Yes.
Okay. Have you done the PTE test before?
No.
Okay. All right.
Never been.
Okay, good. May I ask your name, please?
Sun Mei Lin.
Okay, Su Mei Li. All right. And the last one? So we go back to Pradeepa.
Gain.
Okay. Anyone has a different idea here?
Accumulated.
Okay. Anyone else? Let's check answers, okay? I think 2 or 3. Yes, 3. Okay, we'll go through them now. So the first one is estimates. This one is deliver. And the last one is a spare. Okay, we go through them again. So number 1. So Mintle Consumer Intelligence, the 2002 market for vegetarian foods. All right. So those that directly replace meat or other animal products to be. So what is this 1.5 billion? That's the estimation. Okay, that is the estimation. So this company estimates that the market is around 1.5 billion. So inspect is a different thing, you know that. In fact, inspect and examine are on the same par, and assess. Okay. Now, there was another mistake. Which one? This one? Was it this one? No. Okay. So claims on foods that at least 6.25 grams of soy protein per serving and are also low in saturated. So why not contribute? Why not contribute? Because we have the preposition to with contribute. So contribute to, and we don't have to here. All right. So contribute comes with a preposition, which is to. Bear. Okay. Bear can come with or without with. And again, deliver at least 6.5 grams of soy per, and also, yeah. So a food cannot deliver So bring is the answer. And contribute would be if there was a 2 here. And the last one. What happens to interest? Interest is spared. Interest is spared. Spared here means starts. Okay. So spare means it's a collocation. So interest is spared or sparked. Spark interest or spare interest. All right. Okay. Another one. Let's do this one. Simon?
Generally,
Anyone else has a different idea?
Still.
Very good. It's still. Because if the sentence says, if still you cannot understand the Spanish, don't worry. So if some people still find it impossible or don't understand, very good. So still, okay. Number 2. Alicia?
Necessarily.
Anyone else? So when I say anyone else, it doesn't mean that she's wrong, okay? Or the answer is wrong. Just want to know if you have a different idea. Okay, necessarily. Very good. It's a common collocation. So if you don't understand what I'm saying, okay, it doesn't necessarily mean that, you know, it's a common collocation. Necessarily mean. It doesn't necessarily mean. Huh? Why 3? Oh, it's actually 4. So one of these should be, which number is it? 2A9. I'll just write it somewhere so that I can correct it. 8, 9. Okay, so imagine there are 4. Okay, so those rule and rain are 2 different options. Number 3. So Su Min Ling,
Yes,
which one do you think? Yeah.
I think command.
Okay, let me check. So Spanish speakers use neither standard Latin American Spanish nor Brazilian, which? Anyone else?
Predominate. Second one.
It is predominate. Yes, actually dominate or predominate. Yes, it's predominate. Okay. Very good. We'll come back to the reasons why. All right. Why predominate? And the next one. Pradeepa.
Identical.
Okay. Pradeepa, uniform, identical, similar. What do they mean?
Both three of them are same meaning.
Yes, so you have to go with the other one,
Oh,
which is diverse, the opposite of uniform, the opposite of identical, the opposite of similar. So remember, if you have two options, more or less the same, just eliminate those options. Say these two cannot be the answer. Between these two, I'll go with this one. So here, uniform, identical, similar, the same. So you go with diverse.
okay.
Very good. And back to square one. Mayuko, whenever you're ready.
This meaning that there is no expected accepted. Second one. No, last one. Standard.
Very good. Yes. For a dialect, we say, let me check if there's anyone. No. Okay. For a dialect, we say standard. Okay. So, for instance, in Japan, there are many dialects, but the one in Tokyo, Edo, is the main one, and they call it standard Japanese. In every country, it's the same. Usually, the capital takes the standard pronunciation. The last one. So pay attention to Highland. Pay attention to Highland. All right, whose turn is it? Simon, is it yours or?
Mountainous.
Very good. Now, remember meadow, plain, prairie. They're all the same. Flat land, flat land. In Australia, there are a lot of meadows, plains, prairies. We don't have a lot of mountainous regions. Okay, it's not a mountainous country anyway. But in a country like Switzerland, you have a lot of mountains. You have, everything is mountain. Most of the land is situated in the mountains. So it is mountainous. Very good. Now let's check. Yoo-hoo! Everyone got Miss O'Hare's correct. Very good. Okay. Another one. Huh? I just blocked it out. Oh my goodness. Horrible. Okay. Now I have to move it further. Okay, here. Now we go to 354. All right. So remember, it's whenever you read a text, remember the context. What is the context about? if the context is sport, then everything should be within that sport context. Okay, this is a scientific context. So now, whose turn is it? Pradeepa? Is that yours? Or who's at the top? Yes, you are at the top.
Yeah.
Go.
Observed.
Okay, you're in the US. Observe brain activity in mice, place and practice. Okay. I have my doubts between observe and examined. Okay, so we'll see. Because watched, you know, yeah, it's just normal people watching, but the scientists would observe or examine. Okay, good. Next one, number 2. Simon, whenever you're ready.
Outline.
Okay, to outline the brain circuits responsible for freezing behavior. Okay, anyone else?
Trace.
Very good. I would say trace is a better, but let's just see, okay? Alicia?
Cold.
Okay, very good. Now, why not known? Because we say known as. So if it was, we had an as here after, so known as, fine, but we don't have as, so known cannot be the answer. Named, if it was in reversed punctuation, yeah. And addressed to or address, so the answer is called. Very good. And whenever you are ready, Sue and Ling. Sorry.
Regard.
Okay. Anyone else? Pradeepa? Which one would you have choose, Pradeepa, if you were to choose? Your chewing gum.
1 more minute, sir. One.
Okay.
Which was,
Yes.
it was sorry, sir, it's just a guess. Regarded.
Okay. Remember, regarded as, we say. We always say regarded as. All right. So we don't have as here. So basically, regarded cannot be the answer. So the answer is
Believed.
believe to play. Okay, let's check. And I'm sure I'm wrong. Huh? All right. So very good, Pradeepa, observed. In scientific field, observed, examined. But here they were watching them, so it's observation. And trace the brain circuits, okay? Very good. You want to do one more? Okay. Alicia.
Correlations.
Anyone else? Mayuko?
Mm. First one.
Okay. Simon
Interaction.
and Pradeepa
Second one, correlations.
and Su Min Ling.
Relations.
Which one?
Relations.
Yahoo! Correct, yes. All right. Correspondence is letter. When you write to letter to someone, that's correspondence. Okay. So in a correspondence with my friend means I wrote a letter to him. Okay. And correspondence, the other meaning means that these two meet. You know, there's correspondence between them, means they're the same. Okay. Correlation is in statistics, in data. We say if there's a holiday, for instance, I'll give you an example. If it's a bank holiday, there's a correlation between a bank holiday and the amount of money that people spend online. So there's a correlation. It means that there are more bank holidays, there are more spending. So there's a correlation. Okay, it means sort of relationship. So, or relation. Interaction, of course, you know, interaction between two people, and relation. So if you read it, symbiosis is a general term for interspecific relations in which two species live together. So if two species live together, what is it? It's either interactions or relations. So I would choose between these two, I would choose relations, and I would be surprised if others are the answer. Anyway, next one. Whose turn is it? Okay. Mayuko?
This piece to be together in last one.
Okay, intimate. And so remember, contribute to. There's no to here. So always pay attention to. Now, sometimes the sentence after that is a long one, so to might be down here, but this is the sentence finishes. All right, so you see that it cannot be. Okay. So, Simon.
Benefit.
Very good. It benefits both parties. Alicia.
Broader.
Okay, broader concept. Good. And the last one. Su Min Ling. Su. Okay, good.
One minute.
Yes, that's okay. Which one?
Members.
Okay. Anyone else? Okay, we'll check it. I was wrong here. So interactions. Okay. So I told you between relation and interaction. So, and the last one is participants. So, okay, it's participants. And very good, broader concept. Alicia, it's a common collocations, and we say broader concept. Okay, very common. Very good, Mayuko, intimate association. And benefits from Simon, very good. So interactions. Now, I think that's enough for today, and we're going to start with speaking. Okay, so Sue, you haven't done PTE yet. You told me, right? No, you haven't done PTE. Have you done IELTS?
I haven't done.
Have you done IELTS?
No.
No, I never did before.
Okay, good. What score are you after in PTE? 65?
64.
64. Okay, it's 65. It's not 64. 65. Okay, 65 each. All right. And Alicia, you said you want 65 each, right?
I think I'm not sure if it's nursing is 75 or
No, 65.
65. Okay.
Yeah, all 65. I've had a lot of students for nurse registration, and they all want 65 each. Okay, so and may I ask, Alicia, you're in Melbourne? In Australia?
Yes.
Sue, are you in Australia? Sue, are you in Australia?
No.
Sue? Where are you, if I may ask?
I am in Myanmar.
Ah, Burma. You're in Burma. Okay. Yes, the other name for. Good. Okay. Now we're going to start.
Can you call me please May? May is
May.
much better.
Okay,
Yeah.
May.
And
May.
AY. Thank you.
Will. MAY. Okay, May. Of course.
Thank
yes.
you.
No worries. Now, so this is the format of the test. The test starts with the speaking, and then it is writing, and then reading, and finally it is listening. So that's the format of the test. It is fixed. So you need to know, all right? And inside each skill, there are test items. So in speaking, for instance, there are 5 test items. It starts with read aloud, repeat sentence, describe image, retell lecture, answer short questions. Again, once these are finished, you go to writing section. You start to summarize it in text, essay writing, and once it is finished, you start with reading. So that's the once you are on the website, this is the format of the test, and you need to memorize it in a way. You will, once you practice a lot, you will know that all the orders, how the test happens. Okay, and today we're going to start with read aloud. So I'm going to play you a video, And I'm sure those who had this a month ago didn't have any idea. Now you have a better idea, and this time you will even get more than the first time you watched this video. So we'll start with read aloud video. Once it is finished, I'll answer your questions, okay?
Speaking module, the read aloud section. The speaking module of the PTE test takes about 30 to 35 minutes to complete. In the speaking module, the number of test items are either 6 to 7 or 10 to 12, apart from retail lecture, which is 3 to 4. So remember, 6 to 7 or 10 to 12.
Okay, don't remember that because that has changed 3 months ago. I will change this video, but the order is still the same. The number is different, okay? But for now, it's fine.
Apart from retail lecture, which is 3 to 4. The first test item of the speaking module is read aloud. You will get 6 to 7 read aloud questions in your test. In the read aloud section, you are given a paragraph or two and some time to prepare for it before reading it out loud. After the preparation time is over, you will hear a beep which signals the start of the recording. Remember, the 3-second silence rule can be applied here. So when you hear the beep, you start reading it out loud. The time given to read it aloud is the same as the time you were previously given for preparing for it. The read aloud strategies. Number 1. Throughout the speaking module, speak a little bit louder than normal. Do not shout. Number 2. You need to finish reading the read aloud paragraph in as much as a little more than half the time they give you. So if you are given 40 seconds, for example, to read it aloud, you need to finish it somewhere around the half-time mark or a little bit more and press the next button. Then the software asks you if you really meant to go to the next question, and you quickly click on the yes button. Number 3, use the preparation time to read the read aloud paragraph silently. If there's a word you cannot pronounce, just touch on that word or skip it altogether. If you made a mistake while reading aloud, do not try to correct yourself. Just keep going. Remember, the words you know, you pronounce crisply, and the ones you do not know, just touch on them and go. Number 4, have no regards for commas, full stops, and other punctuation marks. Just keep reading. Okay, now let me do one sample read aloud for you. A unique characteristic of online shopping environments is that they allow vendors to create retail interfaces with highly interactive features. One desirable form of interactivity from a consumer perspective is the implementation of sophisticated tools to assist shoppers in their purchase decisions by customizing the electronic shopping environment to their individual preferences. So imagine I don't know how to pronounce implementation or customizing. So I just touch on them. A unique characteristic of online shopping environments is that they allow vendors to create retail interfaces with highly interactive features. One desirable form of interactivity from a consumer perspective is implementation of sophisticated tools to assist shoppers in their purchase decisions by customizing the electronic shopping environment to their individual preferences. There we go. Probably you noticed I made a few mistakes here and there. It doesn't matter. your pronunciation is not checked here. It is your oral fluency that is marked here. And oral fluency means the number of words spoken in a minute. Remember, your time to finish the paragraph is registered when you press the yes button, not the next button. Now it's your turn to practice on the PTE.com practice website and get your reading speed to a level where you can finish your read aloud paragraphs in little more than half the time they give you.
Okay, questions? Especially from May and Alicia. Any questions? You are chewing gum, Alicia? You're still chewing gum? Okay, now you're not chewing gum. Yes, go. Yes.
I think it's pretty clear. I think.
Okay, no questions. May, do you have any questions?
Yeah,
All right.
it's good.
So remember, just read it as fast. Your pronunciation doesn't matter. We're going to practice after this. The other guys are professional. They have done it for 3 weeks. And of course, online, they have done it. So I didn't play you a particular video about introduction to speaking. So I'm going to play that now. Okay. So sorry, once I've started playing, so there are 2 videos I didn't. So I'm going to play those now.
An introduction to the PTE test. The PTE test is a computerized test that should be done in an authorized Pearson test center. PTE candidates need to present their passports in order to be admitted to the test center. The test consists of 4 modules of speaking, writing, reading, and listening, respectively. A PTE test can be completed in as short as 2 hours and 45 minutes to as long as 3 hours and 30 minutes. PTE candidates can choose to take or not to take a 10-minute break offered at the end of the reading module.
I need to change this as well. That 10 minutes is gone now. So I should make a lot of adjustments here. So remember, the test is still the same with 10 minutes gone, and it's around 2 hours now, 2 hours, 15 minutes. All right. So I think, yes, I should work on this one. I should remember that. But this one is good for you.
Before we get started with the speaking module, there are 3 things that you need to know. Number 1, the 3-second silence rule. In the speaking section, whenever the computer is recording your voice, and usually it is accompanied by a blue progress bar completing from left to right, if you do not speak for more than 3 seconds, the microphone will stop recording, and the computer wraps up that question, and the next question will start, which means that you have lost your chance to give your answer to that question. So be mindful of the 3-second silence rule. Number 2, the position of the microphone. The microphone holder of the headset cannot be bent. You can only move it up or down. As you can see, the best place to put your microphone is closer to your nose rather than directly in front of your mouth. The reason, of course, is that you don't want to record your breathing noise. I think I made my point. Number 3, the personal introduction section. The personal introduction section comes before the start of the speaking module. It is not part of the exam, and therefore it is not marked at all. No negative or positive points here. This section is 30 seconds long. Don't worry, you don't need to talk for the whole 30 seconds. Just say your full name, your date of birth, where you come from, and why you are taking the PTE test. That's enough. It is in fact a sort of voice signature of the person who is sitting the test. That is you. For example, my personal introduction would go something like this. Hello, my name is Hugh and my surname is Rostami. I come from Australia and I was born on the 1st of July in 19 whatever. I am taking the PTE test because I'm going to apply for a university in New Zealand. And that's more than enough. Now, with these 3 important points out of our way, we can start with the speaking module.
Okay. So now we're going to start with read aloud, and I'm going to, first of all, please watch a YouTube of mine, okay? And don't forget, as the YouTubers say, smash that subscribe button. There's a video I made about those people, all of you, that includes all of you, okay? You need to watch that video because the first time you see the test, you will be surprised because people in the test center, they are shouting. It's unlike any test situation you have ever been to. So I want you to watch that video. So go to my YouTube channel, that is the PTE. So, oh my goodness. Yes, okay. So there. Huh? Okay. So the pt.com, or yeah, the pt.com. And in the video section, if you go here, how to improve concentration, this one. Okay, in fact, I'm going to play it for you now. All right.
When it comes to taking a test, all of us know that the test should be done in silence. If a test taker, for example, has a question, they raise their hand and wait to be attended to by an invigilator. Only then they are allowed to whisper their question. So this is the condition under which all of us have done our exams, and we are absolutely used to it. So it comes with no surprise that all candidates who sit the PTE test for the first time not only lose their concentration, but also get distracted by all the noise and hubbub around them. The distraction is most noted in the following speaking sections. Read aloud.
Over the water, high pressure
The
surface,
physical location
Another
of a rich
administration
in
Reservoir
Ocean
are very
Today,
diverse
where
group.
did you
Single
want to
car
start
changing
with?
world of
More than
modern
50
healthcare.
The best comparison is likely something that young people
So that is the situation, okay? If this is the first time you turn around and say, oh my goodness, what's happening here? You should be field independent. You should practice to be field independent. Now, at the end of this video, I tell you what to do in order to be field independent, but this is the situation, okay?
Magnetars also produce right.
Repeat sentence.
People see ads on the internet, on the TV.
The university welcomes people
Each house of the share in collections of
Describe image.
On the screen, I can see
In
one
population
paragraph
distributed, the age
distributed
compared structure of Australia.
on the screen. I can see
The population is distributed along the horizontal axis.
on the screen. I
As
can
shown
see
on the left and
gray
purple
color
on the
on the
right,
screen. I
the
can
graph
see
displayed
white color on the screen. I can see
population of
25. On the
younger
screen, I can
citizens
see
group
50. On
at the
the screen, I
bottom,
can see
the oldest at the
75. On
top,
the screen, I
shown.
And read a lecture.
The speaker in the beginning of the lecture starts
The
with
lecture was about
direction.
There are some
Also, some PTE candidates may start their test later than others. This means that while other PTE candidates are doing the reading section, some are still finishing the writing section, and their keyboard typing sound could be a distraction for those who are concentrating on the reading section. To avoid this, some PTE test centers provide their candidates with noise-cancelling headsets. They are usually behind the monitor of your PC. Alternatively, you can take your own noise-cancelling earbuds to the PTE test center. You need to declare them to the test room supervisors before taking them to the test room. Now, how can you prepare yourself to keep you focused during your PTE test? Well, you can do the following things. Firstly, practice your speaking module while you are watching television with its volume to medium or high. This way, you can learn how to ignore distractions and concentrate on your current task. Secondly, practice your PTE speaking items in a public place such as a crowded park, a coffee shop, or any place that has a significant noise in the background. Good luck with your test.
Okay, any questions? No questions? All right, we'll start with read aloud now. So the first one, everyone. I want everyone to do it at the same time so we get a feeling of the test center. Okay, everyone.
In this study, we have to tell the strongest that appears on the sentence.
Electronic discourse is one of the more interactive electronic
communication. In this day, we serve the term to prepare for text in written communication using precision language that appears on the center and it automatically
by the keyboard.
responds by keyboard.
Very good. Almost everyone finished here. Now we take it individually, okay? Now, I don't tell who the person is going to read until 5 seconds to go, all right? So that everyone gets prepared. Okay, next one. I tell you who the person is. So keep your microphones open, please. Alicia.
For diplomacy, the starting point must be the.
I'll wait for the beep.
Okay. For the diplomacy, the starting point must be that globalization requires bridges and removes barriers. A policy of containment is a difficult strategy in the age of the fiber optic cable, the jumbo jet, and the satellite dish. There will always be the exceptions, such as murderous regime in Iraq, where the only safe strategy is to keep it in the isolation ward until it accepts the norms of international behavior.
Very good. You finished here. Okay. Now, my comments on your read aloud. So, Alicia, you can get 90 for your speaking. All right. You can easily get 90 for your speaking, provided, number one, you read a little bit faster than this. May I ask what your first language is?
Tagalog, from Philippines.
Okay, Tagalog. All right, all right. So, yeah, up to here. Okay, finish up somewhere around here. This is the first time. It was very good. Now you are reading as if someone is listening to you. There's no one listening to you.
Okay.
Okay, the other people here, they are actually in their own dreams. They are daydreaming, everyone. So imagine that, but when you're doing with the computer, there's no one listening to you. So if you made a mistake, just keep going. Don't repeat it again. Okay, don't come back to that word. Just keep going. You can make up to 3, 4 mistakes. It doesn't matter. All right, next one. I tell you who the person is. Simon.
Where there are effects, there are often side effects. The car is open to mobility but can lead to obesity, death, and pollution. Burning fossil fuel may keep economies going but wrecks the climate in the long run. In a similar way, there are side effects to information technology in education setting, from childcare to the classroom to the lecture hall and beyond.
Excellent, very good. You finished here. Very good. Good job, Simon. Very good. You have practiced, okay? But I want to practice you. I want you to practice more. And so remember, I'm talking to everyone. If there's a word that you cannot pronounce it, just touch on it. And if there are words you can pronounce it, pronounce them. So the computer picks them up. So for instance, look, where there are effects, there are often side effects. The carbon is mobility and can be obesity, death, and population. Burning fossil fuels, maybe the economy is going, but wrecks, you know. So the ones you know, you exaggerate. The ones you don't know, just touch on them. And that's it. Very good. You finish somewhere around here. Bob's your uncle. Very good. Next one. And you press next and then yes, very quickly. Pradeepa.
Weakness in electronics, auto, and gas station sales dragged down overall retail sales last month, but excluding those 3 categories, retailers enjoyed healthy increase across the board, according to government figures released Wednesday. Moreover, December sales numbers were also reversed higher.
Excellent. Finished here. Very good. And you press next and yes. You too, you will get 90 for your speaking, provided you have a good repeat sentence. Very good. Mayuka.
Finding further established constitutional protections for the press because they understood that leaving that watchdog functions to politicians wouldn't necessarily serve the public interest. Both sides have too many incentive to preserve the status quo and ignore problems that quick and fixes.
Okay, you finished here. I want you to practice and get it here, all right? Once you start, I know that you're going to be, finishing here because you are a little bit reading in a slow mode. A little bit faster. You did it the first time very good. Okay, so it means that you didn't practice. Did you practice? Have you been practicing? No. Yes. Yeah, but every day I want you to do I'm talking to everyone. Every day, at least 5 to 10 minutes spend on these. Okay, and half an hour on repeat sentence. So this is 10-minute job for every day you need to practice. All right. Good. Next one, and it is May.
Sufficiently dispute what does appear to that infinite resolution or difficult conservation share a common structure. One, you catch up the detail and intensity of a particularly different conservation. This structure had to be seen that understanding the structure and intention to be improving how to handle your most challenging conservations.
Very good. You finished here. As your first one, it was very good. Practice makes perfect. All right. So remember, the ones you know, you pronounce. The ones you don't know, just touch on them and go. All right. Very good. Okay. One more for everyone. Once more, animals free travel through place in contrast. Needles are here. Produce once. Comes. Once most animals reach adult phase,
thousands of years old, continue growing and produce hormones and feed flowers almost as if the buds of the plant remain forever young. Plants grow in the regions of specialized tissues.
Produce of their
Keep going, keep going. Very good. May, if there's a word, you can even skip it. Okay. For instance, there's a very long word and you don't want to, just skip it. Okay. Just skip that word. Say the plants growth are rigid. It doesn't matter. But you can do it to 3 or 4. But I would say you're fine. Just read, practice, and just get that speed. That would be fine. All right. Now, so this is read aloud. Read aloud is very important because you need to practice. The second one, the first most important test item throughout this test is, what is it? What is the most important? Repeat sentence, this one, the second one. This is the most important test item throughout the test. Okay, so I'm gonna teach you how to do it. And then we're gonna practice some of these repeat sentence test items. Okay, where was it? Oh my goodness, did I close it? Jeez. I have closed it. I'm horrible. Okay, repeat sentence. This one. Okay, watch this video, please.
Repeat sentence is the second test item of the speaking module. Candidates will get 10 to 12 repeat sentence questions in their test. It is also the most important section throughout the PTE test. In the RS section, a recorded sentence will be played, and shortly after that, candidates need to repeat the sentence for the computer to record. There will be no time for preparation. Only a couple of seconds after the sentence is played, the recording starts. You need to start repeating the sentence when the blue recording progress bar starts. Be aware of the 3-second silence rule. Look at the following example.
Eating too much can lead to many health problems.
Eating too much can lead to many health problems. The RS strategies. Number 1. Take notes by writing the initial of every word of the repeat sentence you hear. This strategy will also come handy when you are doing write from dictation, the last part of the listening section, which is a sister question to repeat sentence.
Why has the project been delayed for so long?
Why has the project been delayed for so long?
Most teaching staff make their lecture notes available online.
Most teaching staff make their lecture notes available online.
The evaluation form will be reviewed by university personnel.
The evaluation form will be reviewed by university personnel.
Laws protect consumer rights and help to avoid market problems.
Laws protect consumer rights and help to avoid market problems.
There is a strict eligibility criteria to undertake background speaker studies.
There is a strict eligibility criteria to undertake background speaker studies.
Sales figures for last year were better than expected.
Sales figures for the last year were better than expected.
The thief visited the homes of several people every day.
The thief visited the homes of several people every day.
Please note that the college laboratory will be closed for cleaning next week.
Please note that the college laboratory will be closed for cleaning next week.
Preparation is important to avoid mishaps in the lab.
Preparation is important to avoid mishaps in the lab.
Rising sales figures means a rise in demand.
Rising sales figures means a rise in demand. Number 2. Do not repeat fast. Try to speak as clearly as possible. Your pronunciation is assessed here. Number 3. If you forgot a word of the repeat sentence and remembered it at the end of your repeat sentence, say it and you will still get a point for it, if it is within the recording time frame. Here is the example.
The timetable will be posted on the website before the class starts.
Will be posted on the website before the class starts. The timetable.
Number 4. If you didn't understand a repeat sentence question, just try to mimic it. Don't leave any repeat sentence unanswered.
Baitcaster won. They got him.
Playcaster got him. They got him.
Now it's your turn to practice all the repeat sentence questions on the PTE.com website.
Okay, now we're gonna, any questions? Alicia and May, do you have any questions? No? No. Okay, good, good. Let's get started. So back to the website, a repeat sentence. Okay, now, how about 200? Okay. Everyone.
Participants are initially selected from a range of foundation subjects.
Participants are initially selected from a range of foundation subjects. Okay, we'll start with Pradeepa. Pradeepa, are you ready? Yes, go.
There are many good reasons to grow trees in more cities.
There are many reasons. Cities.
There are many reasons to grow more trees in cities. I think. There are many good reasons to grow trees in more cities. But you see, I said more trees in cities because I have more here and I had more before trees. Still, I get the point for more. Okay, so it really doesn't matter. If you repeat the same words in reverse, you're still going to get the points. You're still going to get the points because the computer types and then prepares. So as many words as you can. So practice makes perfect. The more you practice your writing, the initials, the better you will become. Don't trust your memory, okay? Because you will forget. And it helps you with the right from dictation, of course. Next one, Mayuko.
She used to be editor of the student newspaper.
She's the editor of student newspaper.
Very good. She used to be editor of the students newspaper. Very good. Next one, Simon.
It's within that frame that we are making our survey.
Your microphone.
Sorry, teacher, can I do another one?
Yes, yes. Anyone else wrote this one? It is within that survey that we did our whatever. Okay, Simon.
It's time to finalize your work before the Wednesday seminar.
It's time to find before the Wednesday summer.
Very good. Wednesday seminar. Very good. May?
Yes.
Okay, this one.
The vocabulary that has peculiar meanings is called jargon.
All right, very good. Okay, the vocabulary, that's all right, don't worry. The vocabulary that has peculiar meaning is called jargon. So you can check the answer here, there. Vocabulary that has peculiar meaning is called jargon. Very good. Okay, next one. It's Alicia. Now I muted you. Yes, okay. Next one. Alicia.
Maybe it is time for me to make some changes.
Maybe it's time for me to make that changes.
Very good. Go slow, okay? Don't go fast. Maybe it is time for me to make some changes. Good. Mayuko.
The celebrated theory is still a source of controversy.
The celebrated theory is still
a source of controversy.
Sounds cool.
Very good. A source of controversy or controversy. Very good. Pradeepa.
Today's lecture material will be included in the next day's assessment.
Today's lecture material will be assessed on next day materials.
Assessment. Very good. And Pradeepa, wait for the recorder to start, okay? You started before. Just so take a look at this and, I mean, next one, you do Pradeepa again. You do the next one, please.
Indecent behavior and foul language are forbidden.
Indecent behaviors, all language is forbidden.
Forbidden. Very good. It is forbidden. All right. Simon, 2. So from now on, we do 2 each.
Growing population has posed a challenge to many governments.
Growing population has many governments.
Very good. Has posed many challenges to many governments. Very good. Next, Simon.
Okay.
NASA has been at the forefront of deep space exploration.
NASA exploration.
Very good. NASA space exploration. That's it. As many as you can. Okay. Very good. Mayuko, 2, please.
The untapped potential of using the sun is enormous.
Using the sun is as normal.
Is enormous. Very
enormous.
Good. Is enormous. Let me show it to you. Yeah. The untapped potential.
Potential of using. Okay.
The untapped potential of using the sun is enormous. Very good. Okay, one more, Mayuka.
Fatigue is a factor in a significant proportion of road accidents.
Fatigue is the significant effort for factors.
In road accidents. In road
accidents.
Quite right. Very good. Very good. Okay, next one. Alicia.
Control systems in manufacturing require a high level of accuracy.
Control. I get lost.
Are you writing? Are you writing?
I'm writing, but it's too long.
Practice makes perfect. Very good. Here, anyone? Simon, do you want to say?
No.
Control
Pradeepa?
system in manufacture. I didn't get it.
Very good. That's enough. So you see, if you write down, you can control systems in manufacturing require a high level of accuracy. Next one, Alicia.
All essays and seminar papers submitted must be emailed to your tutor.
All assessments and seminar must be submitted to your assessor.
Your tutor. Very good. Your tutor. It's good. It's good. It's better than going blank. Very good. All essays and seminar papers submitted must be emailed to your tutor. Okay. May, are you ready? First, unmute yourself if you want. And you're not ready? Are you ready? May, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go.
Without doubt, his primary motive was economic.
Without doubt, his project roommate is terminated.
Very good. Was economic. Without doubt, his primary motive was economic. Good. Next one.
Okay. 1.18.
We cannot consider increasing the price at this stage.
We cannot constrain the price in this stage.
At this stage, very good. At this stage, try to write May. Okay, try to write. Very good. And Pradeepa, two more.
There are a wide diversity of habitats and species in this area.
There are wide diversity species in this area.
Excellent. Very good. You got most of it. There are a wide diversity of habitats and species in this area. Very good.
There are a wide diversity of habitats and species in this area.
And the last one.
Does the government in your country help families that need help?
Does the government in your country helping?
Help the families that need help.
If you look at the plan.
Okay. Does the government in your country help families that need help? Okay. All right. Time is up. I'll see you tomorrow night. Do you have any questions before I go?
Yes.
Yes, Pradeepa.
Today I set my mock GA exam today also. Yeah.
Okay.
I finished that today, but I got only 55. Do I need to try it once again, that test, or the next day?
No, there are 9 more to go, but I will go and check it for you and give you individual feedback. So just send me a text, okay, on the WhatsApp, and I'll give you the feedback. I'll go on the at my end, and I'll check everything how you've done it. Okay, very good. Excellent. Okay, I'll see you next time. Have a good one. See ya.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
See ya.